Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to my UE4 tutorials. Um, so last time, we put on these guns, and we made them functional so they shoot, pick them up. But there's no visual representation on the screen of that actually happening. That's what I forgot to do. I was going to do it, and then I forgot. So, we need our player. Now in our animation state machine, remember we had aiming and not aiming? Because now we have guns that supply us with a texture, we don't need that. We don't need that at all. So, I haven't tried this out yet, so you're going to have to bear with me. So it'll still set it. I don't want to get rid of that, but it'll all be okay. Now in our, oh gosh, how are we going to do this? Oh, this goes right here. So this should be in our toggle aim, I believe. So when we aim, actually first, we're going to need a new component, which will be our paper flipbook called gun. It'll have a lit sprite material, which is right there under my cursor as I try to search for it. And now we're going to get this get, and when we set is aiming to true, we're going to get our current gun, our current weapon. We're going to get structure, get the gun structure. We're going to break it, and we're going to get our equipped texture. Actually, not yet. First, we're going to go to here and say set paper, set flipbook. And we're going to need to do this when we start shooting and when we stop shooting. So let's just move all this down a little bit. Space it out all right. I might as well put all this in here. Okay. So now when we aim, sorry, I want to get this a little bit more organized, because this is going to go up here. This is going to go a little bit this way. Alright, so when we aim, we're going to want to set our gun flipbook, which, by the way, we need to set this up better. So let's grab our gun flipbook. So that's how it'll look in game, but as you can see, it's not positioned right at all. So we want 90, 90, negative 90, no, 90, and right, this one should be the good old negative 90. There we go. Now it's too big, so we scale it down to about what our player is, 0.2, 0.2. Nice, so now it fits nice and neat on our player where we want it to. So now we'll set it to our equipped texture right here, which is a flipbook. We changed that, I believe. And then when we release it, we want it to just be nothing. This might work. It might be that simple. Ooh. And we want to make sure by default this gun value is nothing, so clear it out. So when we aim right now, we just look at the mouse, but if I pick up this gun and aim, you can see it's on our arm. And then if I'm aiming and I walk over this gun, I'll have to aim again to clear it out. We can change that. Actually, what we could do is collapse setting the flipbook into a function. Yeah, let's do that. That'll clean this up too. We'll just do it all again. Let's just do this over for the sake of organization. So we're going to need a new function, and this is going to be update gun in hand. Why is that A capitalized? Cool, and this is just going to do what we just did. I could have copied it, but nah. So get our gun. And we want to branch, and this will be is aiming, which is good. So if we are aiming, we would like to set flipbook. This will be closer to down here. If we are aiming, we want to set our flipbook to our current weapon structure break, and our equipped texture will go right there. Level all this out. Good enough. And then if we aren't aiming, aiming is false, we will set gun to nothing. So now we can call this function really whenever we want. Namely, two places I can think of. One is when we switch our aim. So over here, we can call update gun in hand, and we can call it whether we're aiming or we're not aiming, because this will change it and then it'll set it. All good. And then also when we pick up a gun. So we want to get this function. Boom. So now when we pick up a gun, it'll update our gun in hand, which will only set it to the gun if we're aiming. And also when we start aiming, it will call the function. So let's try that out. So we're aiming, nothing, nothing, because gun is null. But as soon as we pick one up and we aim, it goes there. We can walk anywhere we want, and then as soon as we walk over this one, it'll change. Cool. Or I can, wait until I want to. Oh, also, this isn't lit. That's my fault. Which gun is that? Gun 2. We need to change our sprite to lit. I wondered why it looks so much darker than the other one when I used the same color. And we should make this a little smaller too, but that's okay. So now we know which gun we have, which is useful. Also, in our shooting function, let's see, can shoot. Okay, so after this, we're going to set can shoot to false. And then after the delay is done, we'll set it right back to true. This is so the player can't spam click like I was doing before. So the player's fire is now limited to the 0.2 second, like I'm clicking really fast right now, but it's only shooting when after the delay is done, which is good, which is what we want. And we have our stats still up. All right. Now the next thing that we need to do is we can display what weapon we have on the HUD. So let's do that. GUI. We'll make a new GUI, new folder called gun plus ammo. Spell ammo, yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna make a new widget called gun plus ammo. We go in here. What we're gonna want to do is create an image. Now this image is going to be bound to this. Now this needs a slate brush structure. If we make one of these, we need an image size and we need a lot. I think I can just put a texture 2D in there. I open up the documentation. This will be get gun. So we will cast to BP player. Cast to PC player. Get player character. Get current weapon. Get structure. Get gun structure. My bad. I don't know why I named it current weapon when everything else is called a gun. Oh, probably because we can have melee weapons, but that's for later. Break the structure. Can I just do this? Texture 2D. Is there anything else I can do in here that's more like a picture? No. Okay. So what we can do, actually, can't I just like brush image? Yes, that's what I need to do. So I need to go to the graph. We can make slate brush. Where's our image? There's our image. So we get our HUD texture. Bang. That's all we really need. Can we get size? Yeah, I guess I'll just have to get both of them and make a vector. Get size Y, get size X. Make vector 2D. I can convert integrals to floats. This is disgusting looking. Alright. That should be good. No tiling, no mirroring. I can draw it as an image. So this will update based off of our current weapon. I did not finish that. Okay. Now, every time we add something to the UI, we need to go to the GUI, which is not what that should be called. But, we need to go over here, copy, paste. We don't want to set this to stats. We do want to add it to the viewport, however, and we want this to be a gun ammo. That adds it. Cool, let's see if that works. Alright, now you can see there's nothing. Now there's this gun. Now there's this gun. Now there's this gun. Now there's this gun. Okay. So that'll update with our current gun. I don't know how to get this to scale with the screen. Because if I put that in like the top right, I guess that works. It's too big though. Ooh, it doesn't scale the box to the image. What can we get here? Get size, get Y, get year, get the year. Why can't I get like, can I like set size, set desired size in viewport? Yeah, that looks like it'll work. And we can set this to our image size. And for all of our weapons, that'll be the same. Did not. Ooh. Okay. Never mind. Why don't we do something like a 32 by 32? That moved it. Why did that move it? I just want this to be... I don't know what this is doing. Size to content, that might work. Let's do that. Nope. Brush image size 32 by 32. But you know, I just want to... Don't want that. There's a lot I could do here. I just want it to be the right size. I want it to be like a 1-to-1 scale. Let's go like 32. No. No. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8 is very big. Oh, 8 is like the whole thing. What if we do like a 4 by 4 by 4 by 4? Oh no, we need these to be big. Oh, this is the offset from the... Why did they do that? Excuse me. Yeah, that's just changing those offsets. I would really like to just have a scale. Oh. Well, then I can use set size. To this. That should work. Fingers crossed. You know what? I think we're closer. Let's anchor it to the top right. 0, 0, 5. Oh, this will have to be -5. Oh, I see. -8. -32 by 32. Oh, here's size. 52. The size did not change a thing. Nope. Oh, sorry, -64. I have no clue what's going on. Oh, I still had this node, which I do not want. It is clear now that that is not what I want. I have no clue what I'm doing. Let's uncheck that. Hey, there we go. Except these images are not 32 by 32. Their X would be 64. There we go. why didn't that, like, 64 would be 128 by 64. That works. Okay, sorry that took so long. So the brush, if I set that there, it shouldn't affect, should affect that. It did not affect that. Oh. Here also. But I want this slate brush to not have opacity. Maybe the tint threw it off. That didn't make it white there. Didn't make it white there. Our guns don't appear there. I'm trying to just think of how this would work. Clear, because if the image is nothing, it's just going to be white. And if I set this to completely see-through, when we pick up our gun, it's not going to work. What if we set that to 1, which I couldn't because the UI was in the way? Then the box is going to be white until we pick something up. I want to make this bigger too. 256 by 128. At least. I'll have to work on how to make that be not a white box. You know what I could do? I think if I just make like it's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, it is. What did it name that new media texture? Nothing? Dummy sprite texture? No. I just want it to be null. Does this work? No. I want it to be nothing. Why can't it just be nothing? Oh, I have to compile the shaders. Now it's just black. Now it's a white box. Could I leave this at 0 by default and then come in here, promote this to a variable that I should call gun/weapon. Go ahead and set it. And then when we Event graph, pick up a gun. We can get this. Get slot. What can we get here? What do I want to set? Set visibility to visible. So by default, I could have this not visible, but I want the opacity to be 1. I want to clear this. Wait, what if I just... No, that doesn't work, does it? Yeah, okay. Visibility hidden. When I pick this up, do I need to have an output execution? No. Well, maybe I do. No. No, I don't. Well, what if I put it... Because I want it to not show up until I have a gun. Ooh, I have an idea. I am a genius. Hold up. What if I don't do this until I have a gun? Am I smart or am I stupid? So there's nothing up there. Oh. This will need to be after that. We don't want to loop here. It's just not doing it. Oh, maybe because I have the visibility set to hidden. Hey, there we go. Alright, so that's a little bit... It took way too long. I'm so sorry. That's going to be it for this episode. I really should have figured that out before I recorded the episode. Lessons learned. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.